Bayern Munich is back in action, but are they ready? Vincent Kompany faces a massive test this weekend against Bayer Leverkusen, and the team is battling injuries. Plus, UEFA is investigating some questionable yellow cards for Bayern Munich players Michael Olise and Joshua Kimmich after their win against Atalanta. And get this, Bayer Leverkusen is aiming to snap Vincent Kompany's win streak when they clash this Saturday. You won't want to miss this breakdown of all the action. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Bayern's striker dilemma: will Harry Kane play? Bayern Munich is gearing up for a crucial Bundesliga clash, and the biggest question on everyone's mind is the fitness of their star striker, Harry Kane. After a spell on the sidelines, Kane has completed a full week of training, raising hopes for his return to Vincent Kompany's starting 11. This comes at a critical juncture for Bayern, who, despite scoring 10 goals in Kane's absence, are facing a growing list of injured key players, including Alphonso Davies, Jamal Musiala, and Jonas Erbig. The return of their talismanic number 9 could provide the much-needed spark to an attack already stretched thin. Kompany has stated that the decision ultimately rests with Kane himself. If Harry gives the signal that he can play, then he will. The Bayern coach also addressed the team's broader fitness concerns, describing the current injuries as frustrating but thankfully not long-term. With Manuel Neuer still recovering and several other players out, Sven Ulreich is set to start in goal for a high-stakes match against Bayer Leverkusen. The medical team is working diligently to get Neuer back for the demanding April schedule, while Musiala and Davies are expected back after the international break. This Saturday's match against Leverkusen is not just about securing 3 points, it's about navigating a challenging period. Ulreich will be under intense scrutiny, and Kompany's primary goal is to maintain squad morale and their league position through this difficult spell, potentially even having Ulreich start the next European fixture if Erbig isn't ready. Will Kane be the game-changer Bayern needs, or will the injury woes continue to mount? Stay tuned as we break down how this impacts the title race and what's next for Bayern. Leverkusen's title race gambit: can they stop Kompany? Bayer Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich is the headline fixture this Saturday, a game with massive implications for both sides. While Bayern aims to inch closer to the Bundesliga title, Leverkusen has a golden opportunity to significantly boost their chances of securing a top 4 spot. Leverkusen is coming off an impressive 1-1 draw against Arsenal in the Champions League, showcasing solid defense and quick transitions, a performance they'll need to replicate against Vincent Kompany's formidable Bayern squad. Despite the draw against Arsenal, where Kai Havertz scored a late penalty, Leverkusen demonstrated defensive resilience and effective attacking play, utilizing the pace of players like Ibrahim Maza and Ernest Poku. Their compact central defense, featuring Gerald Quansah and Robert Andrich, will be key to limiting Bayern's potent offense. Head coach Kasper H. Hjulmand praised his team's performance, noting they played really well against a top opponent and didn't give away too many chances. Beyond the clash with Bayern, Leverkusen has added motivation. A win would put them within 1 point of 4th place, especially if rivals Stuttgart and Leipzig draw their upcoming match. Bayern, on the other hand, is virtually guaranteed a Champions League quarterfinal spot and is focused on extending their 11-point lead in the Bundesliga. Kompany acknowledges the challenge, stating, "We'll have to be aggressive if we're going to get a result. Leverkusen have a lot of talent." It'll be a good game for the fans, and hopefully for Bayern too. Compounding Bayern's challenge are several forced changes due to injuries to Musiala, Davies, and Erbig, meaning Sven Ulreich starts in goal. Leverkusen also faces a suspension for Alex Grimaldo, potentially opening the door for Ernest Poku or Jonas Hoffmann, while Patrick Schick is available to lead the line. Can Leverkusen capitalize on Bayern's injury struggles and make a statement in the title race? We'll also reveal how UEFA is looking into some unusual yellow cards for Bayern stars. UEFA investigates Bayern stars for suspicious yellow cards. UEFA has launched an investigation into Bayern Munich players Michael Olise and Joshua Kimmich following yellow cards received during their dominant 6-1 Champions League victory over Atalanta. The disciplinary body is scrutinizing the circumstances surrounding two specific cautions. Olise was booked for delaying a corner kick when the score was already a commanding 6-0, and Kimmich received a yellow card for taking an excessive amount of time to take a free kick in the 82nd minute. Both players are currently serving one-match suspensions and will miss the upcoming return leg. The timing and nature of these bookings have led to widespread speculation that Olise and Kimmich may have deliberately incurred the yellow cards to clear their suspensions ahead of the crucial quarterfinal stage of the competition, especially given that the match against Atalanta was largely considered a formality. Could these tactical yellow cards backfire on Bayern in the later stages of the Champions League? And what does this mean for Bayer Leverkusen's chances against Bayern this weekend? Leverkusen's drought, can they end Bayern's dominance? Bayer Leverkusen finds itself in a peculiar position. While Kasper Hjulmand has stabilized the team, consistent wins have been elusive. Despite losing only once in their last 13 matches across all competitions, Leverkusen has managed just one victory in their past 6, with a string of draws piling up. Their most recent 1-1 draw against Arsenal in the Champions League, however, was a notable performance, with Robert Andrich scoring a stunning goal. Though a controversial late penalty denied them a win, it was a strong showing against a favored opponent. To achieve an upset against Bayern Munich this Saturday, Leverkusen will need a similar level of performance. Bayern has been on a scoring spree, netting 3 or more goals in 5 consecutive games, and has won their last 3 encounters against Leverkusen, snapping a nearly 2-year winless streak for the Bavarians in this fixture. Under Vincent Kompany, Bayern has been unstoppable, winning 7 straight matches in all competitions and holding an 11-point lead at the top of the Bundesliga. Bayern's commanding 6-1 victory over Atalanta in the Champions League all but secures their place in the quarterfinals. However, Kompany's side faces significant injury concerns. Goalkeepers Manuel Neuer and Jonas Erbig are both sidelined, forcing Sven Ulreich into the starting lineup for the first time since September 2024. Alphonso Davies, Jamal Musiala, and David Santos Daber also join the growing list of absentees, with Hiroki Ito and Cassiano Kyla still out long-term. Leverkusen, meanwhile, will be without the suspended Alex Grimaldo, but Nathan Tella is set to return, and Patrick Schick is available to lead the attack. Will Leverkusen finally break their winless streak against Bayern and capitalize on their rivals' injury crisis? We're also diving into the bizarre UEFA investigation into Bayern's yellow cards. What a show! We saw Bayern Munich battling injuries and a potential UEFA investigation for Olise and Kimmich. Bayer Leverkusen is aiming to break their winless streak against Bayern. And Harry Kane's fitness is still up in the air for the big match. Don't miss a second of the action. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, leave a comment letting us know your predictions, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content.